Hey everyone, this is Brett Endies, the Dog Savant, dogtrainingla.com. So it's been a while, but we finally have another Q&A segment here. And today's question comes from Patricia G. And her question is, I am looking for the right training equipment for my dog. And a lot of people have given me a hard time at the dog park for my dog's pinch collar. Are these safe to train my dog with? Okay, well that's actually the subject of a lot of controversy lately as far as the most humane or safest or best method to train a dog. And a lot of training tools get a very grave misrepresentation as far as what their intended use is and what is supposed to be communicated to the dog through it. And a lot of pieces of equipment at face value may seem like something other than what they are. So pinch collar, prong collar, one of the most clear examples of this. It looks like a medieval torture device when you see it. These things also could be made wrong, and sometimes they are sharp or not made to work properly as far as the mechanism. So just in that there could be a problem with that. However, if you get a well-made quality pinch collar and you use it properly on a dog and you use it more as a pressure creating or pressure transfer device where it is worn snug behind the dog's ears, and you create this connection where you're breaking this tension that dogs tend to hold in the front part of their body, which creates all of these type of issues like pulling, lunging, reacting. You're drawing their energy back, and I have plenty of other videos describing this, demonstrating it with dogs. But the reality is, I'm just going to fix the visor here. The reality is that I find after using these, all different types of equipment and seeing what types of equipment do not work from all of the retrain cases I see, or people who've tried other methods to address their dog's problems and it's failed, things like the pinch collar are really getting a bad rap. And again, any tool can be used incorrectly. I've seen a little chart, and it's one of the few things I've seen that I actually find there's merit in, and what it showed was that any tool can be used incorrectly. So it showed a pinch collar and how the pinch, it wore into the dog's neck, or an electronic collar, how it was worn too long and it burnt the dog's skin. But then it went to like showing a dog that was morbidly obese from getting loaded with treats from that type of training. So again, any training tool in the wrong or inexperienced hands can cause harm to the dog, whether it be physical, emotional, or you're just not going to get the job done in terms of your training goals. So the pinch collar, I'm a fan of it. I do not use it in all my cases. I find there's other tools that I can use to create the same effect, whether it be something called a star mark collar, which for all intents and purposes is a plastic pinch collar. It's a little user friendly. It makes some of the owners a little more comfortable in just that need to control their dog more, just because it's something that they've never even entertained at times when they've called me when they're really experiencing some problems. So it's a good way to get their toe in the water, to start communicating, creating that pressure through the leash, through the dog. And I'm not saying emotional pressure, literally physical pressure. Like if you have tension in your neck, you need a deep pressure massage to relax you. It is no different. It feels good. It creates a calming sensory integration effect. Again, I want to qualify, because nowadays we live in this world, especially for us dog trainers, where they're going to jump on every word you say, and did he say that, say that. And I know that's what you went through, Patricia, when you were at the dog park, because I get this often when I go with my clients, because an uninformed public makes emotional-based judgments and decisions before they see between the lines and understand what's going on. I've learned the best way to deal with them is just smile and walk away. You're never going to incite reason to them, because rational people are probably seeing the merit in what you're trying to do with your dog if you're using a certain type of training equipment, or at least they're going to be more inquisitive instead of reactive and accusing you of something. So stand strong, because I find that doing training that is a little less passive and more directly connecting with a dog, as they, of course, if you ever see them interacting with each other, it's going to tap into their instincts and the relationship that we are really supposed to have with them, when we coexist in each other's spaces and shared, life situations. I hope that makes sense, but I wanted to take a little side to give a little more explanation as to, what goes on somewhat politically in my profession, where a lot of people speak out of line and then they start accusing someone without really knowing the backstory or what their intentions are, or just what they're doing in the first place, because some things are appearances versus reality, and a lot of people react on the appearance and not seeing what's really going on. So I hope that answers your question. Please keep sending them in. I love the Q&A. We're going to try to get some more going this week. Love your dog. Please subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.